Welcome, welcome! It's my dog with the Texas Space Navy bringing you another Star Citizen video. And today we're going to talk about inside Star Citizen for April 29th, 2021. Today, in the first part of this video, they talk about armor and all the different armor sets that they have brought, that they are bringing. They wanted to talk a little more about utility armor, meaning, you know, if you are working as a miner or some sort of industrial worker, you may go with like a gray cat armor that kind of fits the mold. At one point they talked a little briefly, like real briefly, about some of the armors that they showed off at, was it CitizenCon or one of the events a year or two ago, like the medic armor, where it's going to be kind of specific to the job you're trying to do. This armor here, or the armor that they're showing off a lot, I'm talking about a lot here with the red and the dark black and stuff, it's a heat armor, so it's supposed to be really good against heat and heat effects. They've got several different mock-ups of it, but this armor is kind of like fabric, and it's a heavy armor, but it's designed to resist heat. They have something kind of like that in the game right now. Was it the Pembroke? They also have the Nabokov armor for cold, but this is definitely another option for you. They want as many options for players as possible. They don't want everybody to look the same, because nobody's going to act the same or be the same. So they want to give a lot of options here for people. I really do love this Gray Cat armor that they talked about. It's got the Gray Cat multi-tool colors and angles to it. It looks really cool to me. They also talk about this armor that you could do at piecemeal, but you're not going to have the full effect if you do. In other words, you'll want to put all the pieces together to get the breathing hose and you know, a few other little items. So they want some sort of synergy bonus to the look. So if you choose, you know, one piece from one set, another piece from another set, you won't have that synergistic look. You won't have some of these little extra doodads that they want to put on some of these armors. We've seen a lot of armor throughout the years in different mock-ups, different types, and quite honestly, we haven't gotten all of them in the game yet. They have some cool ones in the game. The Star Kitten armor is the newest set that's in the game, and that was available to subscribers, so you could actually go and subscribe now and get a couple of pieces of those, or a couple sets of those armor, depending on which subscription level you go into. And then you could also buy the third set. They're okay. Not my favorite. I kind of liked the armor with the holographic horns that they put out not long ago. I also like the armor sets that they put out for the pyro. I guess they're somewhat anti-heroes, but they have the really interesting paint jobs on their armors, and I was really into those. I think they were really great. Sorry about my phone. Work always calls, right? So yeah, I do like some of the armor sets that they showed in this video, and I'm looking forward to seeing more and more and more armor. I hope they allow us to choose our own paint schemes, kind of like what they're supposed to be able to do for ships. Right now you choose like the blank armor in blue or the blank armor in black. It'd be nice if we could get some sort of painting tool and paint our own armor. Just a thought. It could be cool. I also liked that silver armor that they showed off. I thought the texture on it was really cool, and they put some different colors on it and stuff. But we'll have to wait and see what all they actually give us to use in the game. I'm interested in seeing, you know, where it goes. Like I said, I'm all for variation. I'm all for all the different types of armor types and getting to be able to pick and choose what I want to wear. How about you guys? Would you like to have a lot of different options and you can pick and choose pieces or whole sets of armor? Would you like some sort of painting capability where you can paint your own armor whatever color you want? Let me know in the comments down below what you think of that. Also, something else that they talked about in this video, and maybe even more cool than the armor for a lot of you guys, Crusader. Orison. So Orison is the landing zone that they're going to have on Crusader for us to go visit, the main starport. And Crusader evidently is going to be a pretty busy place. There's a lot of things going on. There's going to be a shipyard. They said there's going to be a shop there that kind of gives you a grand tour of everything Crusader on the planet. So you can get merchandise and different memorabilia there. So that's kind of a neat idea. They also talked about the actual spaceport, or not the spaceport, but the area where you would come in from the spaceport, or another section of Orison on Crusader. And one of those key things that they had in there was this ship that it's pretty interesting looking. Is it a ship? Is it a tram? Like a bus? What is it? We probably won't find out right away. I can tell you that. Is it going to be available for pledge? I don't know. At first I thought it might have been the leaked, or possibly leaked, Achilles Star Bomber from Crusader. But I think it's got way too many windows. It doesn't look like a bomber to me. It doesn't look the same size as the Star Runner. It looks more Ares Starfighter sized, or maybe even slightly bigger than that. So I wouldn't put a whole lot of stock in it being one of those ships. But we may get another vehicle or ship from Crusader up for grabs. Maybe Fleet Week is a concept. Maybe they've already got the thing fleshed out. You could also see the Hercules Starlifter in part of the video as well, where they talked about the shipyards and where they built those types of ships. They talked about another section of one of the platforms that was all about bringing in cargo or items, salvage, whatever they could use to create those ships, to make those ships. So a lot of interesting, cool things in this video. Have you guys seen it? Did you enjoy it? What would you take out of it? I'm really interested. I can't wait until we can actually go to Orison. That'll be new content in the game. Might be fun to play. I don't know. This game definitely needs some new content for sure, and it's coming. We just have to be a little patient. I know we've been saying that from day one, that it's a marathon, not a sprint, and we're definitely feeling the effects of that. But I think a lot of people have kind of gotten a little bit of fatigue, but there's a lot of fresh faces, a lot of new people to the game that will keep some of this stuff going. And all I can say is, pace yourself. This game's going to be around a long time. It may be a little while before we actually get it in our hands. Hopefully we get Squadron 42 next year in the first quarter. That's a big hope. So again, pace yourself. It's a marathon, not a sprint. Now, with Invictus Week coming up soon, some of you guys who are just now getting into the pledge game or going to get into the pledge game soon, I will try to give you some sort of heads up on what to expect, or what you should possibly look at doing in order to get ships that you want in the future if you can't afford it now, or if something comes along that you do want to get in the future, we may give you an idea on how to do that with some LTI tokens and whatnot. So I definitely want to thank everybody for tuning in. The last couple of videos you guys have really loved, so I really do appreciate each and every one of you that have been viewing those videos and commenting on them. Thank you so much. This is something that I would love to do full time, and it definitely takes up a lot of my time now, but I don't make that much from it. So if you want to contribute to the channel, definitely look for my Patreon and YouTube members in the description of the video. I would appreciate any and all effort you guys want to put into helping me out. It definitely goes a long ways for the channel and my personal life. So thank you once again for tuning in. I'm Mud Dog with the Texas Space Navy, and I'll see you out in the verse.